Good afternoon, everyone. This is Christy with Van Company. It is Friday, September 25th, 2015. I'm just going to go over the markets with you for the afternoon. You had a strong day in the grains. Corn closed up 7.5. That is 11 3/4 higher on the week. Soybeans up 21 1/4. That's up 22 on the week. And then wheat up 8 to 10 cents, which is up 12 to 21 cents on the week. So you have that strength, and where it really started was the soybean market. It's been slowly trying to improve itself off its recent lows, but what you had is China came in here, and they've had delegations over the last couple days with the plants in Iowa and Illinois, and talking about their commitments. And they came in here and they committed to buying 13.5 million metric tons of soybeans, and the market was expecting about 5 to 10 million metric tons. So it came in quite a bit above expectations. Now these are just they call them commitments. They're not actual sales. This is what they intend to buy over the course of the marketing year. And so this isn't a sale by any means. It's not solid. It's not in the books, but it is something to look at, saying that demand side is rather high. But what we have is a supply side that's trumping that right now. And so people are saying, okay, if that demand stays high and we run into issues in South America coming up here, they're planting pretty soon, you know, that's where you could see that dynamic change a little bit. So it did support soybeans. They led the way higher, and then wheat came in here. The problem with wheat is that it's had these days where it closes up about 10 cents. The next day it closes down about 10 cents. There seems to be little to no follow through. And so Monday morning will be interesting to see if the wheat market was able to bring it with the beans and the wheat. It was able to pull corn actually higher too, and come out to a pretty impressive day in the corn. Corn did close above the 100-day moving average, so that's something to look at too. Overall, you also saw the strength follow through the meats after having a couple brutal days. You had them finish limit higher, live cattle up $3, feeders up $4.50. There was very little cash trade. It looked like 133 bid, and there was no trade today. The little trade came earlier in the week at 127 to 130 live. But besides that, it's been very quiet. Hogs closed mixed, up or down about 1/4 cent depending on the contract. And then those outside markets started off getting quite firm throughout the day. They are fading a little bit into the close with outside markets. Crude's up 75 cents, the dollar's up 30, and the Dow is up 89 points after being up about 200 points earlier in the day. You know, what you're looking at following through over the weekend is you're going to have a lot of, combines rolling. You're going to have a lot of yields reports coming out on those beans come Monday morning, and we'll see what that brings after having beans be able to find this momentum on a Friday. I do have to close with the disclaimer: trading in futures and options involves risk of loss and may not be suitable for all producers. Have a great weekend.